Niners, baby! Take the L down in Tampa. Oh, and we need to talk about it. Fred Warner gets hurt in the first quarter. Gruesome ankle injury. And at that moment, I knew the game was done. The energy was just different. And when your tribal chief, a defensive player of the year candidate, your captain, your guy is out, it's hard to just muster up the goal to go out there and give everything you got. So Fred going down depleted the team, the coaching staff, and the fan base. It was just like, come on. It's just so frustrating. Can we just not have another huge season-ending injury? God. And it's not like the Bucs aren't dealing with injury problems. They lost Ibuka to a hamstring injury in this game, so their starting 3 receivers are down, just like ours. And then I know they lost their right guard during the course of the game as well. So the Bucs got their own injury issues. The thing with ours is you lose Fred, and D. Winters already next to Fred can't guard a fly. Can't guard anything. He couldn't guard this freaking ghost can at all. Speaking of which, gotta pay the bills. Whether it's Ghost Energy, pre-workout, or protein, use my code Keefrica on the Ghost website and app right there on the screen, and you can save 20% every single time. I think the Niners needed some protein and some pre-workout by the way that they were playing today, because for one, the offensive line didn't block for Mac Jones at all. He got sacked 6 times. Mac Jones looked uncomfortable in the pocket all day long. He had 2 interceptions, one of which was 100% Kendrick Bourne's fault. The other one was just I don't know who you're throwing to. He's just trying to throw the ball down the field and make a play, but it was a bad throw. And that was in the 4th quarter, so that really sucks. He also fumbled the ball. We got it back. Fumbled the ball twice. But, man, the offensive line, again, it's been bad all year. It was bad last year. We have a really bad offensive line. We have Trent Williams, really 6 sacks today. Tons of pressure. Mac Jones never felt comfortable. This game was not a winnable thing once Fred Warner went out. It just wasn't. Mac, once again, ends up with 347 yards, 0 touchdowns, though. 2 picks that we already talked about. The second half of the game was kind of interesting because they stopped going to McCaffrey, which kind of shocked me. McCaffrey really was quiet all through the 3rd and into the 4th. He only had 54 rushing yards. 17 rushes, 54 rushing yards. That's 3.2 yards a carry and a tutty. We actually broke the barrier, got through to the end zone on the ground for the first time this year, which is crazy to say, but it's real life. And McCaffrey had 7 catches for 57 yards. So 24 touches for 111 yards. So he's got over 100 yards every game this year, no matter what. If he would have got 6 more touches, it might have made a difference. But again, it was weird. They didn't go to him in the second half as much. They were throwing a lot of screens to Tonjes, which were kind of working, but Tonjes doesn't have that second level breaking tackle ability like McCaffrey does. Whatever. Kendrick Bourne had another huge game. 5 catches for 142. He had 143 last week and 142 this week. Insane stuff. Tatum Bethune led our team in tackles today. I just want that to set in there because he's a good run stuffer. He's not good in coverage. D. Winters is the worst in coverage by the numbers. In the league, he is really bad. And Siegel is also really bad. And Siegel needs to be good in coverage because he's an actual safety. So when Fred goes down, we have this huge void in the middle of the field, which Baker and the Bucs exploited all day long. Because we had 2 linebackers that were pretty useless. They can't cover me, yet alone any receivers. It doesn't matter if they were the 4th, 5th, and 6th string. It literally doesn't matter. They are bad. So 2 linebackers that can't cover. Siegel can't cover. He can tackle, but his pursuit angles sometimes are a little crazy. He's a rookie. He has some flashes. He has some good upside to his game, but coverage, he's been getting abused this year. And then we had Jair Brown back there. Malik Mustafa did make a return today, but he wasn't, he's on a snap count. There's a limit. They're easing him in there. And it was great to see him in there after tearing his ACL in the final game of the year last year. He's already back. Good stuff. But they took advantage when Siegel and Jair Brown was back there because both of their pursuit angles are whack. Tackling is a 50-50 thing, especially for Brown. So that means when those 2 are in there, there's 4 players in coverage that are pretty much not there. So we're at a disadvantage, and the Bucs took advantage of it all day because the middle and underneath was open. It was open and over the top. There's no safety help with those two in there at the same time. There's zero. So Baker and the Bucs took advantage of it, as they should, and they won today. They're the better team today. They're the better team tomorrow. And until we get those spots fixed, they're going to be the better team. We're not going to beat a good team that can throw the ball if we can't figure that out. Because people are going to see this tape and be like, wow, that's all we need to do, huh? Yep, sure is. We have two useless linebackers and two safeties that are struggling. But again, thank God that Malik Mustafa's on the mend and in there. So we'll at least have one working safety that's of worth. Michael Williams, rookie, beast. Only sack for the team today. He also had a TFL. He really is an elite run stopper. I'm happy that we have him. Same thing for Alfred Collins. Always penetrates the pocket, gets his hands up. Nobody's running around that man. And for the most part, CJ West as well. 3 rookies that have so much promising upside for the 49ers. Same thing for Upton Stout. He's a great run stopper. He sticks to you like glue in coverage. He hit the mess out of Baker Mayfield even though he popped right back up. It wasn't a penalty, but whatever. I don't know. Maybe like got like a little bit of the crown of the helmet on that roughing the passer penalty. I'm not sure, but it didn't seem like it was a vicious hit, and he had just thrown the ball. So I don't know why they threw that penalty. Personally, maybe you want to comment down below and tell me. But we also had problems tackling Baker on third down. 3rd and 14. Baker ran for 15 and extended the ball over, and it was a beautiful run. I love Baker. I'm a Niner fan, but I love Baker, and that run was sick. And he broke like 5 tackles. Huff had him in the backfield. It should have been sacked. Nope. 4 more people. Nope. Baker is a guy. Overall, like I said, the Fred Warner injury depleted this team. It's hard to come back from even being down 7-3 when the heartbeat of your team is gone and out and in the locker room and in tears because he just dislocated his freaking ankle. The good news is it seems as if Purdy is trending in the right direction and we'll be back next week. It's possible. I don't know if that's going to matter, though, if our offensive line can't block for anything, but at least Purdy can run away a lot better. There's a couple opportunities that if Purdy was in there today, he could have at least ran away and got a few yards because Mac Jones is a good quarterback, but he's not a mobile quarterback and he can't scramble too well. And not to mention his body is dying. So him getting hit is just not a thing that needs to happen. So please heal up Purdy and get back soon. It also seems as if Kittle could come back next week. So that'll actually be a big friggin' deal if we can get Kittle back, because we're going to have to score points because Fred's not going to be there on defense. We just got to score points now. So we're getting a little bit healthier. Maybe Ricky could come back next week or the week after. Getting Purdy back, getting Kittle back, getting Ricky Pearsall back will be a big deal in the very near future, within the next 2 weeks. So it's not like this season's lost. We're only 4-2. The world's not on fire right now. If anything, it's just kind of sad because Fred Warner is out. And I just got this freaking Fred Warner jersey and I love it. And then it gets hurt, of course. So don't freak out, Niner Nation. Too bad. We've been doing better than what we probably should have been doing these past few weeks. So taking the L today is not the biggest deal in the whole wide world. We just got to pick up the pieces and go take it to the freaking Falcons next week. Comment down below any thoughts that you have. Have a good day. Thank you for watching this video. Like this video. Follow me. Subscribe to me. Have a good day. And I'll talk to you. Peace.